Good morning, everybody. It's Bob from Mountain Crest Farm. Brisk morning this morning. It's not cold. I wouldn't even quite call it chilly, although it's borderline. It's definitely brisk, which is an odd word, by the way. Brisk can mean almost chilly, and brisk can mean how fast you're walking. Maybe you walk briskly so that the brisk air doesn't bother you. I don't know. Oh, me. I hadn't been here for a few days. Sorry about that. For those of you who were watching the Sunday live stream, I mentioned that it almost didn't happen because I'd been putting out fires all day. Well, I've been putting out fires all week. Little piglets. My escapees, my escape artists. It's hard to keep pigs are escape artists anyway, okay? And piglets are especially escape artists because they can nose up under any little gap in your fencing. And if you get your electric fence down low enough, because I run 2 wires of electric, one just up off the ground a little bit for piglets, and one about 18 inches tall to back the big folks off. Well, if you run that low and too low, all of a sudden it gets grounded out because of rocks and weeds and things like that. So you don't run it too low, which gives them a little spot to stick their nose under. And unfortunately, when they stuck their nose under and got out, I still have 3 piglets left. 4, excuse me, I've got 4 left. Unfortunately, when they stuck their nose under and got out, they went down under my house, destroyed plumbing. Oh God. So I've spent the week just about completely replumbing my house. Not quite, but pretty close to it. But anyway, that's why I hadn't been here. Hey teacher, that's my excuse. Oh, what's going on around here? Well, 2 things today. One of which is I want to talk to y'all about how far your YouTube channel can reach. Not in miles, but in places you wouldn't expect. I made a phone call the other day. I was inquiring about some camera equipment. If I can ever save enough pennies, I want to get a Canon M50. It'll improve my videos tremendously and does a few things that my simple little cameras don't do. And I called Canon because the lenses for an M50 are kind of pricey. The kit I'm looking at comes with one, but it's a little bit limited on what it does, and I was interested in having some other lenses. But back in my other life, when I was a photographer, I accumulated quite a bit of camera equipment, and I used Canon equipment. And back then, lenses were called FD lenses. I don't know what FD stood for, don't care. All I knew was they were good lenses. So I've got a number of lenses that I used on my old film Canon F1s that are FD lenses. And if they would work on this new Canon M50, it would save me a chunk of money in replacing lenses. Well, and I know the M50 is electronic digital camera, has autofocus, which my old lenses, I know the autofocus isn't going to work. I don't have a problem with that. If you use auto exposure instead of setting your own exposure, the new cameras have auto exposure. I know it's not going to work on that. You won't be able to set your aperture setting electronically. I know all that electronic's not going to work, but I'm used to using a manual camera anyway until I started doing these YouTube videos using my little action cameras and my phone. So I'm used to doing everything manually, manual focus and all that. I actually like it better, so that wasn't a problem. But would the lenses fit was the question. So I called Canon. And Canon's technical support, I didn't know this, but Canon's technical support is a lot like a lot of technical support these days. You've got a choice. You could go overseas and pay just a little bit and have lousy technical support. And when you call technical support, it'll be somebody in India with a strong Indian accent and a poor command of the English language who says their name is Susie. Or a lot of companies that really want to give good customer service, they farm it out to independent contractors who work from home. I call the 800 number for Canon. I punch in technical support, which is what I wanted because I had technical questions, and it sends it to one of their contractors. Well, I got a contractor. I didn't know all this when I called, but I got a contractor, and we talked over would my FD lenses work on a Canon M50, and he said, yeah, you had to have an adapter to go between it. You had to go from a and they do, Canon doesn't make it, but there's a couple of companies that make good adapters to go from FD lenses to EF lenses, the EOS lenses, because the M50 is in the EOS line. And yes, they do make an adapter. Yes, it'll work. Yes, it doesn't degrade the quality of the images or anything like that. Cool, I'm good to go. And he asked me, he said, do you have a camera that's broken? A Canon camera that's broken that you're replacing? And I said, no, I've got a YouTube channel and I just like to step up the quality of my YouTube videos. And he said, I said, why did you want to know? He said, well, if we were replacing a broken camera that was not repairable and out of warranty, then you'd get a 15% discount, no matter how old it was or anything like that. I said, no, I'm not replacing anything. All of my old cameras work. I really should put them on eBay. I don't use them, haven't touched them in years and years and years, but I really should stick them on eBay. But anyway, I've still got them, and they all work. And I wouldn't want to trade one in for 15% off. I think I can get more than that off of eBay. And he explained, about the 15%. And I said, no, it's just to up my game on my YouTube channel. He said, oh, okay. He said, what's the name of your YouTube channel? And I told him, no, excuse me, let me back up. He didn't ask me right then. He asked me what my YouTube channel was about. And I said, primarily homesteading. He said, oh, that's interesting. He said, he lives on 40 acres in I think he said southeast, either southeast or southwest New Mexico. And the first thing that came to my mind was Out West Homestead, Susie and Bill out there at Out West Homestead. I said, oh, that's interesting. I've got some folks that I talk to that have a YouTube channel that live out there. I said, New Mexico's a big state. They're probably not your neighbors, but there's some folks out there that I watch. And he said, really? And let me back up again. We talked a little bit about raising chickens. He's got chickens, he's got goats, he doesn't have pigs, he doesn't have any big livestock. And talked about Susie and Bill. They've got horses and donkeys, but they really don't have livestock. I don't think I told him the name of their channel. I think I was just talking about some folks named Susie and Bill that had a YouTube channel that were out there in his general area. And he said, what's the name of their channel? He never asked me the name of my channel. He said, what's the name of their channel? I said, Out West Homestead. He said, oh, I watch Out West Homestead. I said, you do? He said, yeah. He said, I watch, I don't see all their videos, but I watch a video every few days from there. He said, yeah, Susie's a real nice lady. I said, yeah, she is. And he said, where are you? I said, I'm in North Georgia. He said, you're in North Georgia and you watch Out West Homestead regularly. I said, yeah. He said, your name is Bob Hayles. Boy, my eyes got real big and I'm starting looking for the black helicopters. I said, maybe. He said, yeah, your name is Bob Hayles. And your channel is Mountain Crest Farm. He said, back in January, you had major surgery for cancer. Now at this point, I'm about to drop the phone. I said, yeah, and how do you know? He said, because I've been a subscriber to your channel for about a year. I call Canon technical support and get one of my subscribers on the phone. That's how far, for you folks out there that are creating YouTube videos, that's what kind of reach you have. You never know who watches your channel. That can be good and that can be bad. If you talk bad, there's some of these channels out there that do nothing but blast the police. And I do my fair share of blasting the government. Not on this channel, but I do my fair share of blasting the government. And I have talked bad about the police in particular instances. A particular officer at a particular department. I've talked bad about them a few times. But I don't blast the police generally. But if you do, if you have one of those audit, Second Amendment audits or First Amendment audit channels, be careful what you say, because you never know when you're actually going to be talking to one of them, at least over the phone, if not face to face. On the other hand, it's good. I made a new friend. He thought it was cool. I thought it was cool. Got the information I needed about Canon, whether my old lenses would fit. They will. That's a thumbs up. Saves me money down the road. Doesn't save me money right now because I can't afford that camera right now. But when I can afford the camera, I won't have to buy as many lenses. So just be aware you reach farther than you think you do. Now, a surprise. If y'all are on the edge of maybe you do and maybe you don't watch the live stream on Sundays, this Sunday you might want to be watching. A Yankee is coming south. That's right. One of my subscribers, who also has a YouTube channel, is coming south. They're going to visit a channel, somebody homesteads and has a channel up in Virginia, one in Tennessee, one in Alabama, and they're coming to Mountain Crest Farm. We don't have the exact schedule yet, because he's going to Alabama before he comes here. And when he leaves Alabama, he's not sure if he's going to get here in time that he can be on the live stream Sunday, or if he's going to get here Monday, and we'll just do a couple of videos, one for my channel, one for his channel, and then they'll be up next week on his channel and on my channel. But there's a very good chance. Matter of fact, I would say probably 70 or 80% chance that he is going to be here for the live stream Sunday evening at 6 o'clock. So, I'm going to leave y'all hanging for a little while. I'm not going to tell you who it is. But, he's a pretty good guy. He's a lot like me. For people that know him, this will tell you who he is. He's a lot like me in that he's a small homesteader, doesn't have a lot of land, trying to be self-sufficient as possible, who has had some fairly severe health issues that have knocked him down a little bit over the last year. But he's also like me. He's stubborn as hell, and he isn't letting those things stop him. Slow him down, just like me, but not stop him. I have a feeling he's almost exactly like me in that respect, because I'll tell anybody, I can do anything now that I used to be able to do 25 years ago. Anything. I just take a lot longer to do it. If you paid me by the hour, you'd have to pay me 50 cents an hour, otherwise you'd go broke. But that live stream Sunday, there'll be a Yankee YouTuber on Mountain Crest Farm. Oh my God. Anyway, that's the news. Be aware that your channel, if you're a YouTube creator, I mean, some of my viewers are YouTube creators, some of them are just viewers. But if you're a YouTube creator, be aware that you have no idea who you reach with your videos. Everybody doesn't comment. I think I'm running about 2,000 or 2,500 views a day on my channel, which is not much really. But I think if I remember what my analytics show, I'm hitting about 2,500 views a day, and 5 of them comment, sometimes 4 of them, sometimes 6, 7 of them, but it's always around 5 comments a day. That means that there's 2,495 people out there who are watching my videos who aren't commenting. So you never know who you're reaching or how far you're reaching. And also, if you say things that help build people up or that help people, be aware of the fact that say the right things, because you just might be helping somebody. Forgot the weather report. Well, I told you it was chilly. Clear blue sky, but it's not going to be hot today. Going to have clear blue sky with a few puffy clouds and about a 75-degree high. That is awesome. Makes it easier for me to get out and do things, because the heat, with emphysema, the humid heat just kills my breathing. It'll be a lot easier on days like today. It's going to be cool, humidity's down. You can get things done better. But anyway, that's the weather report. And with that, I'm going to ask y'all, give me a thumbs up down at the bottom if you like the video. Give me a thumbs down if you don't like the video. Tell me why, though. If you don't like the video, don't be one of those people that doesn't, those 2,495 people that don't leave comments every day. If you don't like the video, leave a comment. Tell me why, so I can improve the channel. This channel's here for y'all. I enjoy doing these videos, but I do them for y'all. I wouldn't come out here and just talk to a camera if I wasn't putting it up for somebody to watch. So leave me a comment if you don't like the video. Tell me why. And if you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button down there. And don't forget to ring the little bell so that you get notifications when I do a new video or when I'm putting out a live stream. And have a great day. No, don't have a great day. Have a fantastic, awesome day. The first step in having a fantastically awesome day is to remember that the tomb was empty. And also to remember that he is alive. Y'all go have that fantastically awesome day. I'm going to go get some work done around here.